Shoo-doo, shoo-be-doo.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I held you,
I love the oldies.
held
Held
you
you tight.
tight in the still. Suki, we're live. We are
And
live
we are
on
live.
the air in Cincinnati.
And we are live. And we're
Baby,
gonna I
if
can't
you've ever
wait. I can't
wondered.
wait. I can't wait. Scotty, are you doing your shares? Are you sending it up to
So
the
I'm here. I'm sharing it up. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm sharing. I'm posting. I'm tweeting.
All right, good.
I'm twittering.
You're twittering, you're doing everything, right?
I got it all working.
What a crazy day today. I had a really crazy day today. I just
Yeah,
wanted
we're
to tell you.
going to talk about you, young lady.
So I just want to tell everybody I just booked a show on the TLC network.
I'm sorry, I never heard of it.
And it's going to be called Find Love Live. And of course, in this day of social isolation, you're probably telling yourself, how am I going to find love when I'm sitting at home? Well, we're going to do it virtually. TLC and the network has created a way where people connect virtually, and I'm the person that's going to be the connector. We're going to ask the questions, and then hopefully you can find your boo or your bae via social distancing.
All right, Suki, wait a minute. Start again. This is bullshit, okay? Start again. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's
not. Ladies and gentlemen.
Do you know how many single people are out there right now? And so TLC, the Learning Channel, you know what that is, TLC, the home of 90 Day Fiance, and yes, so many hit shows.
Can we start again with this announcement, because you're really not doing it any justice? Can I do it? Can I do it, please?
A piece of paper, yes.
I feel like you're glossing over it. Hey, I just got a gig. I'm hosting this show. Blah, 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 blah. Ladies and gentlemen, Suki hit the big one. She hit the mother load. She's hosting a show at effing TLC, national cable, the Learning Channel. She's the host of a show called what, Suk?
Find Love Live.
Find Love Live. She's kind of brushing it under the table, making it like it's no big deal, but I'm sniffing a couple of Emmys out of this thing. And I just want to say our little girl is growing up. She got herself a gig.
Well, I just want to tell everybody, thank you, Scotty, for that. I really mean that. It's going to air on May 10th, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mm-hmm. And it's really, in a way where, we're doing stuff with social distancing. Do you know what zumping means? Zumping, hashtag zumping.
Zumping?
Yeah, you know what that means?
I think I did that in college. Was I naked at the time?
You were not naked.
No.
Zumping is when you get dumped on Zoom.
Oh, that's not what you're not doing that to me tonight, are you?
Well, no, I'm not dumping you at all. Me and you are forever. I mean, we rode that. We've been driving this road together for a while now, so we're driving it. So basically, we're going to really connect people via social distancing, like kind of how we're doing. Like people are meeting on Zoom. They're meeting on what? Skype. They're meeting on Facebook Live, Instagramming Live. People are having virtual dates. Well, we're taking it one step further, and we're actually connecting people instead of just sitting there with your apps. You can actually see people interact and maybe even go on a virtual date.
Now,
so that's what we're doing.
Can anybody get naked? By the way, ladies and gentlemen,
I mean,
Phil's coming up. So they're already writing. Bring us Phil. Give us Phil.
Okay, let's get Phil on.
Listen. No. This isn't Tom Jones. This isn't Engelbert Humperdinck. It's Philip Paz. He's coming on. I told him 7:10. He's going to be hooking it up at 7:10. You got 8 minutes. You got 7 minutes. I want to know what Suki's doing on this dating show.
Where's Phil? Paz.
You got Suk. Did you see all the women who wrote on the page today? I mean, they're throwing their panties at this guy. He's not even on.
They don't even want to look at us, and we're sorry that you have to look at us because Philip is coming up in what now? Like 5 minutes?
Listen, if technology works, okay, he'll be on.
Has he zoomed in yet? Has he zoomed in?
Well, we spoke before. I sent him the link. I told him 7:10 because that's usually what we do.
Yeah.
And because we got to let people log on. I know everybody's all pumped up about Phil. So he's coming on, and your show starts on May 10th, which is my daughter's birthday. Perfect day to start. And this is going to be pretty cool. So people are going to be like the person looking for love is going to be on the show with you, and then people like us who are watching we're all going to be able to maybe get a date with this person.
Yeah, exactly. Philip Pause, that's exactly what's going to happen. We're gonna get Philip up, and I feel like everybody wants to see Philip Pause right now. Yeah.
Well, you know what? You got 6 minutes. I can't do anything about that. He's coming. Phil, just log in, buddy. Go ahead. The people, they don't even want to talk to us right now.
June says, I'm here for you, Suki. I'm here for you. Thank you, June. Thank you. Hi, this is Judy Denton from Kentucky. I like that.
Suk, they're from all over the place.
I love this.
Yeah.
So, do you have a particular song? I'm curious what the viewers want to do. Are you going to be requesting songs? Do you have questions you have always wanted to ask Phil, but never got to it? We will ask that question for you.
So while we're waiting for him to log on, can I just read you some of the messages today for him?
Okay.
Okay. Here's my favorite one from Wilma Provenson. I don't know where she's from. She writes this: I'm 74 years young, and I love this man. He sings great songs, and he's so handsome. And in all caps, she writes, and that smile, wow.
Oh, I love it.
Little firecracker at the end of it.
Wow.
It's unbelievable. Thank you for the songs while we're in quarantine. I love to dance. Thank you so much for your service. You're an amazing person. We should read these to him. Your voice, fantastic voice. What a smile.
Michelle's joining us from Minnesota. Debbie is joining us from Orlando. One of the people wanted to know, whiskey, Tennessee whiskey from Kentucky, Sailor Cook. Somebody wanted to know, is Phil married? Any other questions, ladies? I am here to advocate for you. I'm here to ask all the questions. Listen, he slays me and Mr. Jones. Okay, that's one of my favorite songs, by the way.
You know what? He's singing that tonight. He's singing.
He's singing that tonight.
Mrs. Jones, we got a thing going on.
Nothing like Philly, Orange, California in the house. Wow, this is lighting up. Saskatchewan, Canada. Love your show. So, Irene, thank you.
I don't want to speak for Phil, but just a little while ago, he had me text his wife, so I'm pretty sure he's married. And when I spoke to him today, he's like, hey, I'll sing a couple songs. I'm like, no, Phil. People have been waiting for you for 3 days now. I said, you're doing at least 5 songs. You don't have to sing them all, but you got to give me at least, we're going to have you on all night if that's the case. So.
All right. Alaska, Mississippi, Tina is coming in. Oh my God. North Carolina, Oakboro.
Yeah. This is like, I feel like we're doing
Alberta, Canada. Wow. Quebec.
Yeah.
Listen. Love Phil.
When you look at this guy's, Suk, you look at his career. This is a real man. This is a man. This guy was in the military. He was a SWAT sniper. Suki, he was a sniper. Had the hat on backwards. I'm not a man, Suki. What do I do? I can't even make chocolate pudding the right way. This isn't a man. This guy's a man. He's a police officer. And now he just sings. The guy sings. He's unbelievable.
I know. I mean, there is something about, I just think it's the way he connects, and those songs, I don't know about you, but they're sort of the playbook for so many people growing up, right? He
does some good stuff. And I to me, when we were kids growing up in the 70s, those songs from the 60s were still like pretty big tunes. Now they're like oldie stuff.
Yeah.
But, this guy. He told me, he said he got one of those like karaoke apps one day, and he started singing on his phone. And next thing you know, he's doing 8, 9, 10 million views.
8, 9, 10 million views.
Yeah.
David Stanford said it's the hottest show right here.
That's my brother right there. There's my brother.
That's your brother?
That's my brother.
Love it. Thank you.
Yeah, you know where my brother's been at the beach all this time, Suk. My brother's at the beach quarantined. He sends me pictures of his feet in the sand.
Well, that's kind of great. Shirley Ketterman says hello. He's a police officer also. Yes, Joyce, we know. He's super hot. Lorraine English is saying. Lee Gongora said well, that went really fast. Okay. So he's a man's man, LOL.
So this guy's he calls me sir. I'm like, Phil, please. Oh, you don't have to call me sir. You're sir, not me. You.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm really happy. Thanks, Chris Jacobs. He's here early.
Oh, Jacobs is here now.
Joining us early. Say congrats. Where is he? Connie's like, where is he?
Listen, he's a military guy. I told him 7:10 at 7:09. You know he's going to log on at 7:10, Suki.
Janaea Bishop says he should run for president.
I believe he lives in Oklahoma City, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Carolyn Andrews is from Oklahoma. She loves him. Watching from Alabama. Love to hear. Phil, I was at Scott's bar mitzvah. I don't know where that came in from.
Who's at my bar mitzvah? Must be my brother again.
South Carolina. Gloria is still saying Phil. All right,
boy, I hope Phil's not having trouble logging in, Sue.
Oh my God, don't say it, Phil. Don't say it. Phil, we're waiting for you. We're sweating. The people are getting angry. Georgia wanted to know, does he have CDs? Well, I have to ask him.
His wife just texted me they're working feverishly with Wi-Fi issues. They're having storms there.
Oh, are you having storms in Oklahoma? Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
He's a real ladies' man. I'm 65 years old, getting ready to spoon. April says, we want Phil. I can sing, Lee said.
Phil, you better get on here. These people are going to revolt, my friend.
I start my day with Phil's songs from Florida. Gloria Della DiPietro is joining us from New York. Pietro. Clint is here. I love you too. Thank you, Susan Smith. Thank you for that. Hey, from Utah. Hey, Clint, what's going on in Utah? Tell me what's going on there. Jacksonville, Florida, watching for Phil. Karen PB Wright, Jacksonville, once again, from South Carolina, Mary Wooten. They have tornado warnings in that area, apparently.
I know, Soap. This is this could be.
What? Tornado warnings?
You know what? I just said I could text him the link and he could log on from his phone instead of Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So let's see. Ready?
Start tap dancing, Scotty.
Oh, Suki, this could be miserable. Oh,
Your brother said, Diana said something about, I had YPD, FDNY.
Mayday, Suki, Mayday.
Oh no. You guys are my daily escape. I appreciate it. Orlando, Florida, once again here. Hi, this is my daughter. Are you waiting? Okay, we'll curl your hair afterwards. The Facebook show first. Everyone's waiting for Phil. Shiloh, don't you understand? Phil is coming on.
Oh, hold on. I think he's here, Suk. I think he's here.
Goodbye, Charlotte. I just threw my kid to the side. I'm like, get away.
Hold on. There he is. Phil, is that you?
Yeah, finally.
Oh my goodness. Do you realize what kind of revolt we were going to have here if you didn't show up?
Hey, we're having really, really bad storms here in Oklahoma, and our Wi-Fi is just kind of spotty right now. So hopefully nothing happens.
Listen, worst comes to worst. If you get disconnected, I just sent your wife the link on her cell phone. You could log in through your cell service.
Gotcha.
But listen, if there's a tornado, we understand.
Yeah.
We understand.
Well, if you see me disappear out of here like Wile E. Coyote, then you know that I'm heading to the storm shelter.
All right now.
Phil, how you doing, boy? Listen, people have been waiting for you all week. I've been building you up. They love you. Your fans love you. And I was just telling, let me ask you a question before we get into the singing part, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you're a former military guy, and I saw you're a former SWAT sniper, right?
Yes, sir.
So you were one of you had the hat on backwards, one of these guys up on the roof type of deal. Talk to me, because that's a manly deal you got going right there.
Well, yeah, I did that for 25 years. I was on the SWAT team, and I was a operator, sniper team leader. My main job in life was to cover my troops and make sure everybody was safe, and everybody all the way around went home safe at night.
That is unbelievable. How did you start singing and find out, hey man, I got a pretty good voice, I could be pretty good at this?
Well, I've always been a singer ever since I was a kid. Grew up singing in church, that kind of deal, singing around some different venues in town, and it's just something I've always done, really.
A lot of people are like, shake baby shake, you're awesome, Phil, can I hire you? Some people, it is amazing how you have turned this and have connected so many people on social media. Do you sometimes go, wow, I can't believe this is like really happening? All of these people tuning in, and they're rabid. They are devoted fans of yours, Phil.
Yeah, it is. I had this karaoke app on my iPhone, and one day I was driving home from work, and when I got home, I pulled in the driveway, and I clicked on a easy Lionel Richie song. So I recorded it in like 2 minutes, and this was 2-3 years ago, I think. And I put it on my Facebook page, and I woke up the next day and I had like almost 8 million views.
Whoa!
And, yeah, so I'm like, what? Why is anyone watching that? But anyway, so I put up a few more songs on my acting page, and I've been blessed to get just millions of views, and I don't understand why. I really don't understand the appeal, but if I can entertain somebody, hey, power to me.
Well, listen, Phil, we're gonna talk. We got some time. We're gonna talk. Hopefully, you stay on with the service. But I've got like 10,000 women here right now. Just give us a song, please. Help the folks. Just appease them for a second, and then we'll get back to the conversation, and then more songs.
Okay. So anyway, with the quarantine, I'm my own technical soundtrack guy. So bear with me while I'm not the most tech guru person there is.
Go ahead,
but hey, let's start off with a little Lionel Richie, like we just talked about.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Scotty, mute all of us so people just listen.
Yeah, here we go now. Yeah. Why in the world would anybody put chains on me? Hey girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow, baby. Seems to me, girl, I've done all I can, baby. You see, I beg, stole, and I borrow. Yeah. Ooh, that's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. I said I'm easy like Sunday morning. Baby, baby, baby.
That was great. That was great. Lionel Richie is one of my favorites. So, just to kick it off with that, and to, when did you know you had this talent of this was something that you just always loved to do, or when you finally got on social media and you put the phone and the music and then got the response, did you want to continue on with it?
No, I just, and by the way, I started off with the wrong first line of that song. I apologize. I was rushing around here like crazy and I got off. But anyway, so I've just always been a singer in my own mind, but I just love to sing. I just love to entertain people, and you know, just every now and then when I was a kid, I'd be singing a song and someone would say, "Hey, you're a pretty good singer." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm not." But people would make those remarks, and I got to thinking about it. Hey, you know what? Why don't you try to go sing some places? And so I just, you know, I've been following up with it and just getting a little more serious with it here in the last couple of years, I guess.
Do you put your music up on, you know, all the different spaces where people can get it downloaded onto their phones, or is this just something separate that you have a CD or something like that?
No, you know what? I'm not a professional singer. I play with it, and I just have a good time, and I put these videos out on social media. I had no earthly idea that they were gonna, you know, get that many views. I do want to start singing professionally, and maybe because I've had people request, you know, CDs and you know, put something on iTunes. So now that and also I retired from the city after 29 years 3 weeks ago. So
wow,
God bless you.
I have time to concentrate on doing some other, you know, looking at other aspects of life and just doing some other things like working on my acting and my singing. And real quick shout out, by the way, to my agent, Patty Gill, and Gill Talent Group out of Atlanta. She represents me. She represents me in Atlanta, Chicago, New York City, and I love her to death. One of the best in the business. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to start working on whatever I can now.
Phil, I got to tell you, I'm a little jealous. I just want to read you a few of these. Love Phil, beautiful smile. Hi Phil from Alberta. Love it. So sexy, handsome, sexy smiles, eyes. Wow. That's from my wife, Phil.
Oh my gosh.
The grin gave me chills. Maine loves you. Goosebumps all over. Your wife is so lucky to have you, from Cleveland. He could sing me to sleep every night. Wow, gives me chills. Love his smile. Can you please sing? And I know I put it up earlier today. We got a ton of stuff. Give us a little Still of the Night, even if you don't have the music. Give me a little acapella Still of the Night. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Whoa, in the still of the night, I hold you tight, for I love you so. Promise I'll never let you go, baby, I'll never let you go.
I think I got chills, Sue.
I got chills too, and I'm married. Look, I just don't even know what to do. Phil. Oh my Lord, Phil. Listen, a lot of people are like, would you ever go on any of the talent shows, America's Got Talent or anything like that? Would you do anything like that?
I mean, you know, possibly. I'm a little older. And
old
is
good. Old is great.
Well, I mean, if I could make that happen, possibly, that's a consideration, because I'm retired now, so yeah. I'm just gonna be looking for avenues. You know what I mean? So,
Eric, come over here. Listen, Phil, I got a question, because I'm married to come here. I'm married to a first responder. Out of curiosity, he's a firefighter in New York. Is there a thing about bald firefighters? Everybody's got to be bald and look like
Eric,
this.
Can you sing?
Eric, can you sing?
No, I can't sing. But
okay, do this. Hey, I'm sorry. What was your first name?
Eric.
Eric. Hey, check this out. Now, just do this. When I point at you, just say "doo-wop." Okay.
You got it.
Still of the night.
Doo-wop.
I hold you tight.
Doo-wop.
For I love her so.
Doo-wop.
And I will never let her go.
Doo-wop.
Hey, all right.
Hey, now you're a singer, bro. You got it.
So you're a singer. He cleans the house and he sings. I love him.
All right.
I thought you throw
there for a second.
By the way, Phil, I have to show Paula Giordano she was the one who actually texted me to look you up and get you on. She was a big fan of yours.
Oh, good.
And
Thanks, sir.
she actually she wrote on the page, she says, can you do a little bit of Kansas City?
Yeah, let's see. Here we go. Yeah. I'm going to Kansas City. Up in Kansas City, here I come. Oh, yes. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. Oh, yeah. They got some crazy little women there, and I'm gonna get me one. Yeah.
Woo!
Oh man, I love all the oldies because
this is great. This is great. See, listen, I told you weren't singing 2 songs here today, bud. I told you it's too many people. Everybody, I mean, you put this on your page, I assume, right?
Let's see. Yes, I think I did.
Okay. I wanted to make sure, because I know you got a ton of fans. I wanted to make sure they were all seeing you tonight.
Yeah, let me share. Yeah.
You got it on there?
Scotty, I just want to know, when you're with Phil right now, do you feel like you missed a chapter of your life? Because, you're a singer. You like to dabble in it, a little Sinatra. Do you feel like, there's something that is missing tonight that you wish?
Well, Suk, I mean, let's look at the resume, Suk. I was a bowling champion in high school. Phil was a SWAT sniper. I spoke into a camera for a living. Phil's the guy's in the military, police department. So I'm feeling very unmanly at this particular time.
So funny.
I think he froze.
Oh yeah, he did freeze. Well, you know what? There is a tornado going through there. So, but
Phil, come back.
I love it.
Oh God.
Well, we'll just wait for him to come back up. He'll come back up. Keep your fingers crossed. Come back, Phil. Come back.
Phil, please come back. Suk, should I? All right, he's got luck. He'll log back on.
All right.
Should I? You want me to sing now?
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm sorry, ladies. The people are like, do Shake Baby Shake, Handsome Phil. Oh yeah.
In the still of the night.
It's not the same.
I held you. Doesn't sound the same. Held you tight, so I love. Hold on, here he is. Love you so.
Promise I never let you go. We're trying to get him up as we speak. Trying to get him up.
Suk, I see his name. It's not letting me click.
Oh no! Do we have to shut this off and turn it back on?
No. Don't say it.
Because last time you wouldn't let me in the room. Remember that whole thing that we were having problems getting back in the room?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see.
We're trying. Tell him to do it by his phone. Oh my God. Call him up.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I see him again.
Uh-oh. David Stanford is like, uh-oh. I like that your brother's watching from a beach right now.
Oh, yeah. He's at the beach.
George says you lost Phil. Georgia says you lost Phil. He's coming back.
Hold on.
Tornado warnings in Oklahoma, and that's the whole situation.
There we go.
Phil,
Here
there we go.
Come on, Phil.
Okay.
There he is. Woo.
Wow. Sorry about that, guys. It's really stormy.
It's okay.
Phil, I had to start singing, and it wasn't pretty, my friend. It wasn't pretty.
He was like, what was that sitcom where he
Red Fox.
Red Fox.
Coming to join you, Elizabeth.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
Sanford and Son. Yeah.
Sanford and Son. So, man, so you just retired 2 weeks ago from the force?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, 29 years. 29 years. Yeah, let's see, I retired, 3 weeks ago, and it was on a Thursday was my last day. And I told the wife, I said, hey, I've got a long weekend. And she, okay, yeah, a real long weekend. So what do you want to do? And so whatever we want, whatever we want.
Wow, that's great, man. Is it kind of weird for you not going to work at all, or?
It is. It is. You know, being a cop and in the military for almost 40 years, it was more of a stress, 1,000 pounds lifted off my shoulder.
Yes.
And because that, you know, it's a lot of responsibility for a lot of years, and you know, I'm handing it off to the younger troops.
You know what, you know, and I know your wife is probably like, okay, we did our, you know, it's like you do your time, right? You do your service to the community and to the public, and it is really just very harrowing every day. You know, you don't know, and it's that variable that a lot of people don't really live with, but a lot of women and men who are on the force and our first responders live with that variable of not knowing the possibility of will you come home, and also being responsible for the men and women underneath you. That's, you know, like, you know, that's a bigger responsibility.
Yeah. And it was, I enjoyed my career, but you know, trust me, there are other aspects of life, and I'm going to explore a lot of them.
How is being, I mean, you just retired 3 weeks ago, and now we've got, you know, coronavirus and COVID, and you guys are kind of sitting at home. Is this helping you sort of unwind and kind of just chillax and kind of take stock of everything, or is it frustrating?
Both. It's both. I mean, yeah, we have a lot of time to sit around and consider things. It's very frustrating because there are some things we want to do. We want to go, you know, we want to go on vacation, but that's not really plausible right now because, you know, of what's going on. And so get a chance to sit around, and actually I get to work on my acting stuff. I haven't shaved since I retired, and the reason being because I want new headshots with scruffy beard, so I can you know, try to get some grittier parts.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
You look very Bruce Willis like right now.
Absolutely.
Bit, you know.
I was kind of thinking Jason Statham myself.
Jason Statham too.
Yeah,
I can see Jason Statham.
Phil, listen, I gotta put you back to work. Because they're throwing requests out left and right.
Let's do it.
I'll give you a choice. You got Tennessee Whiskey they're asking for, Tears of a Clown, Secret Agent Man. And again, you know, you could bang through them all, do like a minute of each. And because everybody's just, they love you, man. I don't even know. Listen, we've had some pretty big names on this show. I've never seen a response like this. This is unbelievable.
I wish I could explain that, because I look at myself and see this funny little bald guy, and I just don't.
That's what I'm seeing, and I don't.
Thanks, man.
I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. I love
you. True. It's true. But let's see. Hey, you know what? I think I'm gonna do. Let's see.
Don't tell me you got Tim McGraw in that repertoire right there.
Okay. We'll do a little love song. Since there are a lot of ladies watching, I'll do that.
All right.
Little Michael Bublé. Yeah, baby. Here we go. Me and Mrs. Jones. Yeah. We've got a thing going on. You know, we both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. Yeah, we meet every day at the same cafe, 6:30, and no one knows she'll be there. Holding hands was making all kinds of plans. While the jukebox plays our favorite song, me and Mrs. Jones, I love you, Mrs. Jones. Oh, me and Mrs. Jones.
Sook, that's a good one. That is a good one.
You know, a lot of people are singing me and Phil got a thing going on.
Oh,
We meet every day.
so here,
7:30 on Facebook.
yeah, Margaret writes, it's his eyes, his smile. I'm 70, and when he smiles, it makes me smile. Add in the songs, and it's a win-win. Debbie writes, I just changed my last name to Mrs. Jones. Crystal, great voice. Rita wrote, I'm in love with Carla's husband. Is that your wife's name, Carla?
Yes. Yeah.
That's so funny. By the way, somebody also wrote, and listen, I don't want to bring this down at all, but somebody wrote that your wife's a survivor of the Oklahoma City bombing.
Yes, sir. Of course, 25 years ago on the 19th.
Yep.
Yeah, she worked across the street at the Journal Record Building when the bomb went off, and very, very fortunate. The good Lord had His hand on her, because she, I was a first responder down there, and I got to admit, I was kind of selfish. I was looking for my wife. I did help people whenever I could. I found her at one of the local hospitals a couple hours later. She had some shrapnel wounds, and I got to take her home. And, I've been thanking the good Lord ever since.
That's great. I'll never forget Timothy McVeigh, right? That was one of my first jobs on the radio. I was like a radio news anchor in the morning. And I'll never forget when that story hit, man. It was obviously, the headline news for weeks and weeks. And it was just, it was amazing. And all you ever saw was the image of that building, blown out, the whole front. And I just saw somebody wrote that about your wife. I was, oh my goodness, I got to ask him about that. Somebody wants you to a little shout out to your highway patrol friends, they wrote.
Yeah, the highway patrol. Oh, the highway. Yeah, I did a song for the highway patrol a while back, and they got a kick out of it. And hey, all my OHP trooper buddies, how you doing?
Awesome. Yeah. And somebody said that you're a grandpa. Is that true?
I am. I had our first grandson. My daughter had our first grandson. Our first grandkid, actually. He's 9 months old. And holy cow, we go over and kidnap that kid every chance we get. So yeah, that's Grampy's boy right there, Grampy and Nini's boy. So yeah, Carverdeen, he's a blast.
I know there's just something about, becoming a grandparent. Not that I have like little ones, but what my parents just, you see it differently, don't you? You see your kids differently. Yeah. And I have so much respect for my parents for what they had to put up with my brothers and myself,
Right. Yeah.
So I have a request for Rockin' Robin.
Oh, rocking the treetop all the day long. All the little birdies just singing their song. All the little birdies on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin going tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, yeah. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, yeah. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Oh, Rockin' Robin, you're really gonna rock tonight. Hey, Rockin' Robin tonight.
Woo!
I love it. Hey, somebody also wrote in Tennessee whiskey.
You're as smooth, oh, as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. And I forgot the rest.
That's great, man. Let me ask you a question. I love to ask this to singers, right? If you were going to go on one of those shows, right, and you had one song to sing for the $1 million, which is your best song in your mind that you knock out?
Wow.
You had to take out the rest of the competition for $1 million.
You know what they always say, song choice is everything, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
I feel like I've heard that every time I watch America's Got Talent, The Voice, you know, American Idol, song choice. But Phil, let me just say, as your fan, I think you could do anything and you'd hit it out of the park. Just saying.
Well, I like to sing, and I like many genres of music. So I mean, I will sing whatever I need to sing to entertain people to the best of my ability. And that's really my number one thing is when people are happy because of hearing me sing, I love that. I get messages, I get a lot of Facebook messages and other messages, saying that, a family member, I had a guy stop me at, when I was on duty and I was getting some gas, and a guy pulled up and he said, "Hey, you're the singing cop. I just want to let you know that I have a son at home. He's sick. He's grown, but he's sick, and he lives with us. And you're the only thing that makes him smile, your videos."
Wow.
And I mean, that's, and I hear stories like that. And, I just want to hug everybody when I hear stuff like that. And if I can make one person feel a little better because of a rough situation, dude, I don't need any money for that. I just did that. I don't really care. If I can make people happy, that's what I want to do.
Priceless. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. And listen, I know you did this one online the other day, a little tribute to Bill Withers. A lot of folks asking for a little "Lean on Me." Can you look a couple of bars of that one?
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
You just call on me, brother.
And you just ruined it.
I ruin everything, Suki. What do you got to yell at me for?
No, I'm just, what I was thinking, like, that song is so appropriate on this time because we all kind of need each other more than ever, as a country, as neighbors, with everything that's going on right now. And especially here in New York, it's like, I have neighbors that are older down the block, my parents are older, you're constantly thinking, what can I do? How can I help? Make sure everybody's okay. Make sure everybody's safe. There's a lot that we need to do to come together to end whatever is happening here.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes, I try to stay away from the political stuff on social media because
it's not political. It's humanity.
Yeah, if you go by that, then you think our world and country there's no hope for us. So, but really,
we're America. We got this.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we come together when we need to, and we always have, and we always will.
Always have, always will. We will rise. We will rise together.
Phil, have you ever done one of my oldie favorites, "Tears on My Pillow"?
Tears on my pillow, pain in my heart over you. No, I haven't, but I will.
I know that was good, man. That was good.
And it's also these old doo-wop songs that you just don't hear anymore, Scotty. You just don't hear it.
He's got the good voice for that. That one starts out with, "You don't remember me, but I remember
you."
Was not so long ago, you broke my heart in two. Tears on my pillow. Yeah, I love that song.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I kind of wish. I long for the days, of course I never did it because I live in Oklahoma. We really didn't have street corner serenaders, but I love that that lifestyle. And I remember seeing a video with Michael Bublé. He was in the subway, and he sang with a group of those guys that were down in the subway station singing. What song was he singing? It's all right, have a good time, 'cause it's all right. Whoa, it's all right. And I mean, it just sounded so good with those guys harmonizing and everything. And, you know, but yeah, and then Michael Bublé made it sound even better. So,
yeah. I mean, I love all this stuff like Frankie Lyman, like, why do fools fall in love, right? Why do
sing so gay? Why do lovers wait the break of day? Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall from up above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love?
Great. That is like the best.
So if you can give him any line, he'll knock anything out, right?
No, I mean, it's just amazing because you know who did that song after Frankie Lyman? Didn't Diana Ross do that? Why do fools fall in love too? She did that too, right?
I think
she
so.
did a cover of it.
So.
Yeah, somebody did.
I think so.
But,
Somebody wants to know, Phil, what is your wife's favorite song for you to sing?
Oh gosh. Oh, still, it was our song when we got together. It was well, gosh, I don't remember that one, but she heard me singing one the other day. She said, "Oh my gosh, I love that song. I want you to do it." And you'll recognize it immediately if you've ever been to a wedding.
Go ahead.
At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over. La da 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 da. I forgot the words.
And love is like a song.
Love is like a song. Yeah.
Hey Phil, so a lot of people have, and for some reason the song's not coming to me. The Shake.
The Shake
by Neil McCoy.
A lot of folks, I guess, the fans of yours, you must have sang it before. The Shake.
Yeah. Yeah. Some men are attracted to a pair of big blue eyes. Takes a pretty face just to make their temperature rise. But looks aren't that important, just icing on the cake. But what really turns me on is the shake. Well, shake it to the left, shake it to the right. Come on, baby, you know what I like. Shake it real funky, shake it real low. Shake it till you can't shake it no more. It's a natural attraction. Well, Mother Nature wouldn't make no mistake. Really turns me on is the shake. Hey, I'm a Nilbilly. That's
nice.
That's a
nice.
Nick McCoy fan. Those are Nilbillys.
And listen, just for me, what I know you're from Oklahoma. There's got to be something in the Tim McGraw song bank in there. There's got to be something.
I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, but I can't rise above it. I don't know what it is about that little girl's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it.
Gonna wash my car.
Dress up and take her out to watch TV. When I sit down on the sofa, she moves a little closer. She can't get enough of me.
Oh man, that was good. That was good. My wife would like that one.
Love Tim McGraw.
He's the best, man. You kind of, you know, you just the way you talk, and you just a lot of times you'll see Tim and his band online, and they'll just a cappella stuff, just hanging around doing cover songs, and it's amazing, you know. And you kind of remind me of that.
They did that thing for iHeart. I don't know if you guys caught it. That whole thing for iHeart Music, where they were doing stuff to, you know, kind of change the mood in America, like get everybody together, all the singers do what they do so well, right? And he was sitting by his pool and his dogs were coming by. It was real cool. It was really cool.
Yeah, he was on the diving board, but yeah, he's got so many hits, man. It's unbelievable.
That dude is awesome.
And somebody wanted me to ask you, what's your grandson's favorite song? Because I know you're singing to your grandson.
Yeah, he will sit and watch on my iPhone the Lionel Richie song. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That song is so soothing, and he'll sit on your lap and he'll just watch that, and he'll look at the phone, and he'll look at me or his mom, and yeah, he really likes that.
All right, listen, I got one more for you because I don't want you to work all night. I know you're retired now, but
I don't have any place to be.
A couple of folks have wrote. Couple of folks are good English. A couple of folks have written in. Do you do a little Elvis? Can't help falling in love.
Let's see. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you.
Oh, baby.
Big Elvis
like a river flows
surely to the sea.
Darling, so it goes.
Some things are meant to be. Yeah.
Oh man, I could sit here and listen to you all. Now I know what everybody's talking about. I could listen to you all night.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, my wife all the time, she says, hey, I'll say, any requests? You go, yeah, you can sit down and shut up.
Yeah, shut up already.
Like a true wife right there.
Sailor Cook wrote, Phil, thank you for giving us such a wonderful evening. Teresa, great, love your smile, you are awesome. Your whole face smiles and your eyes are so happy and dreamy. That's the word I was looking for, Phil. A little dreamy action. I never hear dreamy, man.
A lot of people want more videos, Phil. More videos. They love the videos. They keep on saying they can't take more. They want to see more of it.
I will. I like to entertain people, so I'm sure that's gonna keep happening.
Someone said, "Thank your wife for sharing you with us tonight."
Yes,
you're welcome. You're welcome.
And somebody wrote, "Is there any chance that you do any Bob Seger?"
Wow, Bob Seger.
Oh, Bob Seger. What's a couple good Bob Seger?
Like a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob Seger.
That's a Chevy commercial.
It is. It was a Bob Seger song first, but yeah.
How about We Got Tonight? Who needs tomorrow?
We got tonight, baby. Yeah. That's Bob Seger.
Is that Bob Seger?
Like, yeah, that is Bob Seger. I know you're weak and I know you're weary.
I know your plans don't include me.
Still,
no, we got it. We got it.
We are both of us lonely.
Yeah, I can't think of it. As soon as I hang up here, I will remember all of his songs. But
what was, I forget, which was the one you said that you did the first time you got like 80 million views? Was that the Lionel Richie?
Yeah, that was Easy. Easy, Lionel Richie's Easy. Or I guess he was with the Commodores then, but
Commodores.
Yeah, in fact, I did that, and he heard about it, and he gave me a shout out on all of his social media platforms.
He's so cool, Lionel Richie. Yeah. I can't.
Oh man, I love that guy. I love that guy.
Somebody wrote in, how about Tracy wrote, "Ain't That a Shame?" Is that one you've done?
Yeah. You made me cry when you said a goodbye. Ain't that a shame? Well, my tears fell like rain. Now ain't that a shame, baby? You're the one to blame. Oh, well,
boom,
goodbye.
boom,
although I'll cry. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Now ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame.
Beautiful.
All right, I got one more for you, and then I'm gonna leave you alone.
I'll try.
All right, since he recently passed away, also, and this is also a Lionel Richie song. How about a little Kenny Rogers?
Oh,
Lady.
Kenny.
Little lady.
Lady, I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. You have made me what I am. I'm not sure the words.
I am yours.
I'm yours. Okay. Yeah, dang it. I know
My love.
of a lot of songs, but not,
Yeah.
In my eyes, I see no one else.
Nobody else but
Yeah.
you.
But yeah, and one of his earlier ones, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille.
Go ahead.
4 hungry children and a crop in the fields. Doop 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 doop. But
I've
anyway, yeah,
had some
love Kenny
bad
Rogers.
times, been through some sad times.
This time the hurting won't heal. Picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille.
Nice.
Thank you guys.
amazing,
Thank you guys. Hey, I just want to tell everybody that was watching or wrote in and requested anything that thank you so much. I love to entertain everybody, and keep sending me messages. People send me requests all the time, and there's a lot of good songs, and I would love to try to get to them, and just keep. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. I do.
Do we have to stop yet? I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah, I want to sing "Good Night, Sweetheart."
Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night.
Perfect.
Now I'll let you go.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys.
Philip, that was great, buddy. Listen, enjoy your retirement. Thank you so much for your service. I wish you continued success. I want to see you in some more movies.
I'm going to try.
Up on that roof, man. You could play a sniper. I know that.
And I really see Jason Statham. I swear to you, I see Jason Statham. I do it.
No, thank you very much.
When you're up in New York, tell us when you're up in New York and all the dates and where we could see you when things start getting going again.
Yeah, well, I hope to, and I will. I'll keep in touch with you guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate everything.
I see you in Fast and Furious 32, Phil.
There we go. That worked.
Thank you, my friend. We love you, pal.
All right. Love y'all too. See you later. Bye-bye.
All right, buddy.
Bye, Phil. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Wow, Suki, that was good, huh?
Unbelievable. That was really, and you know what? He just kept coming, and he didn't, he didn't really stop, so that's really great, so I'm really grateful for everybody who stayed with us. Now let's, hopefully everybody had a good time with Phil. I mean, if you guys want to continue to watch us, give us some other people that you want us to connect with, and we'll hook it up.
Here's the deal. Tomorrow night we have a Yankee great, David Wells, one of the only pitchers in Yankee history to pitch a perfect game. And Suki, as soon as David Wells logs off tomorrow night, I have a very special entertaining guest for you and everybody else. A guy that you love him. I love him. He's entertaining as hell. He's coming on right after Wellesley tomorrow night. So we got another big show tomorrow.
Thank you. A surprise guest. Can you give us everybody a little hint?
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, what's the last part? I hate to leave you,
but I really must say, Good night,
sweetheart. Good night.
Sook, we sound so much better when he's not on the screen with us. Did you notice that?
Can you tell everybody we got Mary Lou Henner too for next
Yep.
week? Booked?
Mary Lou Henner for next week. I got we got an impressionist coming on next week. We got all kinds of things. So the show just keeps rolling along, bigger and better. And listen, Phil was great. We loved having him on. Thank you to all Phil's fans. I know you guys are waiting for him all day. Thank the good Lord above that he got Wi-Fi service, or Suki, it would have been a disaster. It would have been a disaster.
All right. Bye, Scotty. Thank you so much. It's been great.
I'll see you tomorrow, babe.
All right. Bye. Take care.
Good night.